with we are back with Dovazil. We're still in the Imperial armor. I'm not sure how long we'll be in it, but we just haven't, got around to taking it off and changing into something new. I'm kind of like, what would I even wear at this point? I gotta wear something that looks good, obviously. I don't know if I want to roll light or heavy. Pretty much maxed out. The only reason why I don't have these perks is that I don't want them.
Incredible.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, my friend.
Please tell me there's a vampire quest here. I can't just kill a vampire in the middle of town, can I? But I can follow it. As soon as this thing lets me open up the message board. Vampire. Slay the undead, slay the bees. Oh, it's just not gonna let me read this at all. Okay.
How do you do things?
I came to Falkreath to talk to somebody. But now I'm following this vampire out of the city. It is my duty. I mean, I am a vampire hunter. Dawn Guard, and an official member of the Vigilant of Stendar. This is clearly a vampire. I should be hidden. She can't see me, which is why she's not looking at me. It's definitely a vampire. Hopefully this will one-shot it. We'll have to go back to the Hall of Vigilant to return that in. And the good thing is, we kind of just rebuilt it. So now we have two places where the Vigilant operate. So the Vigilant of Stendar, we operate over here at the Temple of Stendar over here. And we just got done rebuilding the Vigilant of Stendar, the Hall of Vigilant, which is right... should be... I thought it was close to Morthal and Dawnstar. I forgot where the Hall of Vigilant is. Did I really forget? Where was it? Man, where is the Hall of Vigilant? I can't remember where it was. Man, this is bad. Like, I literally haven't played the game in a day, again. And, yeah, here it is. So we need to go back to the Hall of Vigilant, which has been rebuilt. So that's the focus right now, is the... What was that? Rebuild Skyrim to its former glory. for things that have been destroyed. And Helgen is next on that list. Is this a farm? I think where I have to go is here.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
I can't believe we haven't gotten Orissa yet. We never spoke to her after the time break. Once I do that chapter with all companions, we'll get to that. I'm supposed to be talking to somebody in here, I believe. I'm supposed to read the letter. Do I just find my... That tells you about my insight. There you are. I did not see you in here before. See, this is how I know Stendar talks to... Obviously, we know Stendar talks to Dovazil. Dovazil talks to Stendar. And Dovazil actually hears Stendar's voice. And Stendar actually helps Dovazil. He's like, I already know I gotta go to Valkyrie. Stendar's telling him these things.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from...
You have anything interesting? We've already gotten all the plates.
Did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles in gold he had made.
Are you Marcus Janus? You wanted to see me about Helgen?
Oh, bless the divines, you came! Well met, and welcome. We have much to discuss. Will you tell me, what happened at Helgen?
That didn't happen, so... You already know Helgen was attacked by a dragon. Have you seen one?
Well, no, now that you mention it.
I doubt any civilians made it out of there alive. The place is definitely laid to waste.
Then it's as I feared.
Yep.
My brother and his family are lost. Gods damn it all. I'd hoped for better news.
Okay, well, even if they did survive the dragon attack, the bandits killed them for sure.
Yes, I've heard the fort is full of them. But appearances can also be deceiving. If I'm right, these are no bandits at all. I have it on good authority there is a man known only as Val inside the keep. He's the leader of a small group of mercenaries, for lack of a better term. Their aim is to kill Thalmor wherever they're found.
Oh, they're already my friends.
That they've come out of hiding is beyond mysterious. They're insurrectionists. A resistance movement, if you will.
Insurrectionists. And you know this guy?
His name is Valerius Tiberius Artoria. We served for many years together in the Imperial Legion, as captains under Titus Mede II during the Great War. He was a good man in those days, an honorable man. Then the Aldmeri invaded and murdered his wife, son, and daughter in cold blood.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding...
So what does this have to do with me?
I need you to go try and talk to Valerius. Reason with him. Tell him Marcus Janus requests a meeting with him. Tell him I'll come to the fort alone. Present company excluded, of course. Give this ring to him. It was his wife's wedding band. If any of his men try to accost you, show it to them and tell them it is a gesture of goodwill from me. They'll give you quarter if they know I sent you. Approach the guards and show them the ring. Tell them Marcus Janus sent you to see Valerius Tiberius Artoria on urgent business. Show them this note with my seal, but tell them it's for Valerius. His eyes only. Please, return to me as soon as you can. I'll prepare to leave and be ready to go when you return. Make haste, young one.
Why don't you just come with
And
me?
may fortune favor the foolish.
That would make things a lot easier.
Dragonborn.
See? I'm respected everywhere outside of Windhelm. Can I actually fast travel to Helgen from here?
Need a ride?
Well, not fast travel, but get a carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Oh.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Lucky me.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from all roads.
Man, someone tell me when was the last time I actually used the carriage. I'm gonna make this a teleport spot. I'm gonna mark this place because I'll be coming back here constantly. Guess it doesn't matter.
Stop right there. Don't even think about moving. You see my friends coming? They won't hesitate to kill you if you so much as breathe funny. Now, who are you? And what is the meaning of this intrusion? Quickly now, speak.
Yep, I'm not here to start any trouble.
Then you need to give me a reason why we shouldn't just kill you where you stand.
Believe me, you wouldn't kill me. Anyways, I have an urgent matter that I need to discuss. Why didn't I just bring Marcus with me? That would have... Like, why do I have to go do the runaround? Had Marcus came with me, they would have been like, hey, he could have explained himself. Now I gotta go. Now I gotta go do this. Then I gotta go back. Then I gotta come back. Why is everybody always giving me the runaround? It's happening all the time. Midwood Isle was the worst of it. Anyways, I have an urgent matter that I need to discuss with Valerius. I know he's here. Midwood Isle is a good mod, by the way. It's just some of the side quests. The main quest I like. The side quests, it's really the runaround.
Never heard of him. You are mistaken. There's nobody by that name here. Now, be on your way. We don't want to hurt you.
I have an urgent message from Marcus Janus. I must be given passage.
Don't know him either. I'm beginning to run out of patience with you.
Yeah, me too.
Leave now.
Come on. I know who you are, and you're not bandits.
I don't know who you are, stranger, or what you want.
I've been telling you what I
But
want.
I advise you to choose your words very carefully from here on out.
Why couldn't I just give him the wedding ring in the first... Like, why? What's with all the dialogue? Why couldn't I just been like, hey, I have this gift from Marcus. It's Val's wife's wedding ring. We could have been in there and out by now. Why couldn't this be the first thing I say?
Let me see that. Did you say Marcus Janus? From the war, Marcus Janus. Why didn't you say so?
Would there be any other Marcus? I did.
Very well. I will take you inside. But all of us have our eyes on you. And if you try and start trouble, it will be the last trouble you ever start.
I highly doubt that.
Follow me.
Your whole group, right now, if I wanted to. Yeah, don't threaten me. Now, move on. I love how he stopped. He got scared for a moment. You know, I shouted so they you know, they know their place. Somebody's gonna betray us here. Stendar just gave me word. Somebody here is gonna betray us. I don't know who. Somebody here can't be trusted. And I don't know when. I don't know where, and I don't know how.
Frank, what do you think you're doing? Who is this person, and why have you brought them here?
He has an urgent message for you from Marcus Janus. He was alone, and I thought you would want to talk to him.
What? Marcus Janus? Balfring, have you gone completely mad? That's impossible.
Why?
I thought the same thing, sir. But it's true. He showed me a letter to you with Marcus's seal. It's real, all right. And sir, somehow Marcus has found Sabrina's wedding ring and sent it to you.
Very well. We'll see about this. Balfring, you are dismissed. All of you may resume your patrols.
Yes, sir.
I don't know who you are or why you're here, so you'd better have some good answers to my questions. May I see that ring?
Yeah.
You say you were sent by Marcus Janus?
Mm-hmm.
Where is he now?
Foul grief.
And do you know how he came into possession of this ring?
Must have found it in the Imperial City after you were in prison. We're in prison. Yeah, I plan to visit the Imperial City one day.
Yes, I suppose that may have been possible, but this is all so overwhelming.
I'm sorry for your loss of your... I'm sorry for the loss of your family.
Thank you. I love them very deeply. I nearly went mad after they were murdered by those Altmeri dogs. I wanted nothing but vengeance. Every day of my life is burned with nothing but the desire to make them pay for their murders. But enough of that. Let's see this letter you brought. Yes. Marcus Janus. It's certainly you, all right. But what do you want with me? Tell me, how has he found me here?
He heard a bandit named Val had taken over the fort. He thought it might be you.
Very clever, that one. Always was. Bandits. It's not far from the truth, though. Fitting ruse is that's about what we've become. Living our lives in the shadows, hiding and skulking about.
Voice
like
acting
some
is really good in this
caged
mod,
skeever
by the
looking
way.
for his next piece of cheese.
I think it's one of the... This gotta be one of the first quest mods made. I think. I wish there was the mod. I mentioned this in the last one, the Rebuild Winterhold. You know, the theme of rebuilding Skyrim. I would have had that. What was it? It was a part of Ch.6 Questanium or something. But that I always got the separate Rebuild the Winterhold part of that. You're an honorable man. I'll talk to you about it later.
Honor? Bah. Any honor I had died with the first Altmeri diplomat I assassinated. I'm not the same man he knew. But no doubt he's filled your head with tales of glory from the war, and stories of the keepers of Hatu. Oh, I'm afraid that man no longer exists. This hatred, it's consumed me, taken my life. I suppose I would still be rotting down in that damn prison were it not for Marcus. Now I'm just rotting here instead. And rot is nonetheless still rot. The only difference, really, is where and how.
Well, Marcus wants to meet with you.
Why would he want to help me? After he sees what I've become, he'll leave soon enough. But go tell him I'll meet with him regardless. At least then we can say our proper goodbyes to one another. We never got to do that before. Now, be gone. Please leave me in peace.
Return to Marcus and tell him about... See? We could have just brought Marcus with us. But what I was saying was, there was a mod called... I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it started with a Q, and it was like Ch.6 Questanium. But I never got the full mod, because the full mod made me spontaneously combust. Like, I'd just be walking, and then I'd explode. Whenever I had that mod installed, whether it was old RIM or new RIM, I'd just be walking and then boom, I would explode. Which is why I always got the separate Rebuild Winterhold mod, because that was a part of it. But there was a separate file you can get for it if you didn't want the full thing, and the full thing was a big problem. If it worked, it would have been really cool, but I didn't like spontaneously exploding. Spirit Arendir. Best horse in the game, because, I mean, look at it. Come on, a horse given to you by God. This is Arendir, the spirit. And he rocks Dawnguard saddle. What am I running back for? You know what it is. You know, I figured we ought to talk to the Explorer Society too. We might just do that. You know, while things are going on. Kind of get that going in the background. Because we gotta start doing the museum quest too.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat.
But also,
Get
I'm
the
thinking
cold
about
down.
doing the museum quest post Alduin. Worrying about that post Alduin. And then the East Empire Company, I think they need me too, with a dragon, so I better do that soon. Okay, Marcus. Val agreed to meet with you.
Excellent. Well done, my friend. I'm ready to go, but there's just one thing. I'm getting too old for fighting. Well, at least by myself, that is. I was hoping that it wouldn't be too much of a burden on you to escort me to the keep.
Oh, yeah.
There's another 250 gold in it for you, if you will.
You can keep the gold.
I'm right behind you, but don't go too fast. Unlike you young ones, I'm not cut out for this shite anymore.
Trust me, we won't be walking at all.
Be mindful. My maid...
No.
It was an imperial plot, I tell you. I was Jarl. But don't worry. I'll be Jarl again someday. Mark my words.
Yeah, I don't care.
Mind what you say. The enemies and ears. Both are...
It doesn't matter, the Empire already won. Your problems don't matter anymore. Dovazil's just kind of tired right now. He's not having any of it. Alright. Alright, we made it. I'm gonna recall closer to here. Or mark. I'll be going in this building so many times. I'm just gonna mark right here. See, he barely had to walk. I just teleported him over here.
Valerius Tiberius Artoria, you old dog. Come here, Mike.
I haven't prayed to Stendar in a long time. I better do that too.
And let us have a look at you.
Marcus, why have you come here?
Valerius, I'm sure this is quite a shock to you and terribly unexpected. I came here...
What's that, Stendar?
But it appears
You're telling me one of these two are gonna die?
I realized you were here, so I...
Well, what am I supposed to... There's nothing I can do about it.
For two old friends to meet again. At last.
Ah, your brother, yes. Marcus, I'm very sorry.
Why is everything in
It
riddles?
does my eyes good to see you again.
You can't just tell me which one it is?
Yes. Same here, old friend. Same here. So, the Keepers of Hatu in Skyrim. Who would have ever dreamed of such a time?
All right, Janice, what is it you really want?
Well, that's not good.
Don't forget, I know you, so out with it.
Yes, you do know me, old friend, better than most. Very well. I aim to rebuild this town and make her my home.
Rebuild? Janice, I have no intention of helping you or anyone else rebuild a town. I'm here on other business.
Yes, I know, Valerius, but if what I propose is true, perhaps we can be mutually beneficial to one another. All I'm asking is that you hear me out. After that, if we're not in agreement, we can part ways and you'll likely never see me again. But Valerius, there's plenty of time to get to all that later. Right now, let's just catch up on old times.
Well, you're in luck, Janice. Those bandits left some fresh wine downstairs, and I need a drink.
Yes, I could use a drink too, old friend. Let me say goodbye to my new friend, and I'll join you. I can't thank you enough for your help. As agreed, here is your compensation.
Okay, thank you. But you never mentioned. Yeah. Well, I knew we were rebuilding Helgen. I got that from Stendar, but why haven't you mentioned it?
I apologize for that. I certainly wasn't intentionally keeping anything from you. I just wanted to meet with Valerius before I brought it up. But yes, I want to make Helgen my home. But she certainly has seen better days, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I grew up just across the border in Cyrodiil.
Cyrodiil.
Helgen was always a place my family visited when I was a boy.
Been there once.
I have many fond memories of those days. And now, with my brother and his family gone, let's just say he'd be happy that I settled here. And from what I could tell as we came in, it'll be a lot of work cleaning everything up. But nothing impossible. Then we can take a look at what's left of these buildings and begin rebuilding from there. I'm sure there'll be plenty of work for you if you're interested. Why don't you take a day and think about it? That'll give Valerius and I some time to catch up and come up with a plan. Can you return to see us in a day or so?
Okay, I'll take a day vacation. I'll see you later.
Thank you once again, friend. I'll see you then.
Now then, Marcus, let's go get that wine. You're in one piece, so I trust
A
your
day
trip went
vacation.
smoothly.
What can be done
Yes,
in a
fortunately
day?
it was without incident. Of course, I had Patsy to protect me.
You know what? You know, I was just thinking that Cyrodiil is the only place that there wasn't like a world-ending villain or war or Daedra or something. So Cyrodiil was actually, even though Cyrodiil was pretty wild, there's some crazy stuff that happened there. It was actually the calmest things have been before Stendar sitting down a bunch of cheese, and I had to go meet Shio a few times. You know what? I think we'll go to Cyrodiil for a day. That'll be fun, huh? Let's get on the big ship. I say we get on the big flying airship, right? Oh, I didn't want to open that. However, I do want to open this. I have 2,621 museum items, by the way. I'm looking for the Explorer Society Guild House.
Oh, Toria has a gift for you. Latoria is so happy hearing stories from the other explorers of the places they have been. And the places we may go, that Latoria wished to give you something special. So Latoria crafts for you an official Explorers Society ring. Jewelry crafting is something other that Latoria is also good at. She has made the ring for all the members, but this one, she makes special for you. It is magic. If you would like one of the others at any time, you just tell Latoria and she will give you one.
Okay, we got an explorer's ring. Happy job for you. Anything interesting in the works?
Why, yes, Guildmaster. In fact, Latoria does have something interesting to share. Latoria was with Professor Marassi the other day while he investigated a Nordic burial ruin, and she discovered a lost incantation. Using it on ruined unreadable books reverses
I hope
their
I
age
didn't
so they can be once
put
again
away my
magical.
ruined books.
It only works briefly, so Latoria can only transcribe a page or two before the book turns to ash. But if you bring enough ruined books, Latoria could piece together a full text from many ruined copies. Latoria thinks about 20 at a time should suffice, but bring her all you can find and Latoria will give you a copy of whatever she finds.
Okay, what could you uncover?
Oh, some rare books, spell tomes, even a possible treasure map or two. Who is to know? Be exciting to find out, no? What do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
Excellent. Latoria eagerly awaits your return.
Ah, Guildmaster. Glad you stopped by. I have some exciting news.
Oh, well, I guess we're getting this started this season.
Ah, Guildmaster. Glad you stopped by. We've just about made all the arrangements we need in order to start an excavation of Windcaller Pass.
I'm going on vacation
I have the team
first.
assembled and everyone's roles assigned. So I just need your okay to get underway. Ardian is even planning on coming along to help me identify any of the findings. I could certainly use your help as well.
Alright, alright.
As I have no idea what to expect inside.
Probably a dragon. Yeah, there's a dragon. Sounds like a plan to me.
Great, great. Well, we will set up camp at the north foot of the Great Mountain, outside of the North Passage. From what Avram at the museum has said, there is a stone slab blocking the main passage inside, but I'm sure we can manage to free it. And we'll certainly need your help dealing with unexpected difficulties inside. Gods only know what could be in there. We'll head out immediately and see you there.
Well, there's not a dragon in the dungeon, but there's a dragon. We'll run into a dragon. That's all I know. Hopefully. Okay, well, I'm going on vacation for a day. And I'm going to Cyrodiil. Hall of Heroes. That's not where I want to go. Taking the big old flying airship. I'll summon Serana. Usually she goes on vacation with me. I'm not gonna just leave her. Oh, sure, we can go. Yeah, we can go to the Alligator Desert, right? No, Cyrodiil. Bruma.